Welcome on this week's episode of Jiroltv Weekly Review. Jiroltv Weekly Review is a recap of all stories that came up on our news blog. So, sit back and enjoy. Monday. On Monday, the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Oyubanji, inaugurated the Ekiti Startup Garage, a groundbreaking tech hub poised to address the state's economic challenges through technological innovation. In his speech at the launch, Governor Oyubanji commended the innovation team for their outstanding work, emphasizing that the youth of Ekiti State would receive full support from his administration. He assured them that funding will not be a barrier to their success, highlighting his commitment to empowering the next generation of innovators. Also on Monday, the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Oyubanji, approved the appointment of Professor Joseph Babatola Ayodele as the new Vice Chancellor of Ekiti State University Ado-Ekiti, EXU. Professor Ayodele, a Professor of Education Management, is until his appointment the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic of the university. Professor Ayodele's appointment as Vice Chancellor takes effect from August 20th, 2024. He takes over from Professor Edward Olanipekun, whose tenure as Vice Chancellor of the university ends on August 19, 2024. Tuesday, Governor Biodun Oyubanji received Honorable Wunmi Ogunlola, member of the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Communication RMAFC, in his office on a courtesy visit. Honorable Ogunlola, also known as Wo, a former member of the House of Representatives, was recently appointed by the President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as a member of RMAFC. Governor Biodun Oyubanji makes it a point of duty to always appreciate Mr. President each time an Ekiti son or daughter is given a federal appointment and never shies away from asking for more appointments. Similarly, Governor Biodun Oyubanji in the afternoon received former First Lady of the state, Her Excellency Jiroltv Fayemi, who came on a courtesy visit to the governor's office shortly after a book reading event at the Adetule Hall. It was Jiroltv's first visit to the governor's office since Governor Oyubanji resumed office on August 16, 2022. Jiroltv Fayemi told journalists after the visit that she came to greet the governor and thanked him for the excellent work he's doing in this state. Finally, for Tuesday, the Ekiti State Government, in partnership with United Nations Human Settlements Program UN Habitat, trained 47 environmental health officers in order to equip them with the Waste Wise Cities tool (WACT) in waste data collection as Ado-Ekiti officially joined the African Clean Cities platform. Speaking at the training session on the Waste Wise Cities tool held in Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti State Commissioner for Environment, Jiroltv Aluko Ajishafe, emphasized the importance of effective waste data collection for the state development. She said that the training is a critical move towards achieving a cleaner Ekiti and urged participants to apply the knowledge gained to support Governor Biodun Oyubanji's efforts in making the state safer for all residents. And now, Wednesday. Members of the Ekiti State Executive Council on Wednesday hailed the empowerment initiatives of the wife of the Ekiti State Governor, Dr. Olayemi Oyubanji, describing them as impactful and crucial to the socio-economic development of the state. The ESCO members stated this during a visit to the Ado-Ekiti Hub, one of the pet projects of the First Lady in Ado-Ekiti, on Wednesday. The ESCO members were conducted round the facility by the First Lady, Dr. Oyubanji, and the Director of the Center, Dr. Mrs. Abimbola Uni, expressed their desire to partner the Ado-Ekiti Hub to promote and preserve the indigenous textile craft as well as enhance the economic potentials of the local craft. And now Thursday. On Thursday, Vice President Kashim Shettima said Nigeria needs more governors like Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Oyubanji, whose style of governance will bring all political stakeholders on board to enhance the educational system, security, and social-economic growth of the sub-nationals. Senator Shettima stated this during the official launch of Navigating the Politics of Universal Education Policies in Nigeria, a book written by former Deputy Governor of the state, Professor Modupe Adelabu, in Abuja. The event was attended by the Chief of Staff to the President, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, former governors of Ekiti, Otumba Niyi Adebayo, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, former Ogun State Governor, Senator Ibikunle Amusu, APC Chieftain, Chief Bisi Akande, Minister of State for Health, Dr. Tunji Alausa, Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, Mr. Adeoye Aribasoye, and prominent traditional rulers. Finally, for Thursday, in a bid to facilitate the smooth running of the Academic Staff Union of Secondary School in Ekiti, the Governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji, presented an 18-seater bus to the Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, ASUS, Ekiti State Chapter. Presented the vehicle to the union on behalf of the Governor. The Head of Service, Dr. Folakemi Olomojobi, hinted that the Biodun Oyebanji-led administration will continue to prioritize the welfare of Ekiti citizens within and outside public service. She emphasized that the Governor is committed to the shared prosperity mantra in a bid to improve the standard of living of all and sundry. Now, the last story for the week. The BAU Agenda 2026 group on Friday solidified its position as the leading campaign platform for Governor Biodun Oyebanji's re-election with the formal inauguration of its Board of Trustees. The move distinguished the group as the only one with a robust and well-structured organization dedicated to the governor's second-term bid. The BOT is chaired by the Ekiti State Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Monisade Afuye, and includes other prominent political figures such as Dr. Abibat Adubiaru, the Secretary to the State Government, Honorable Ibrahim Olaniwaju, Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, and several state commissioners including Right Honorable Karunwi Oladapo, Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mr. Niyi Adebayo, Budget and Economic Planning, and Honorable Mrs. Tayo Adeola, Industry, Trade, Investment and Cooperatives. Also on the board are Engineer Bayo Ajayi, Honorable Mrs. Tokumbo Ajila, and Excellency Dr. Mrs. Kemisola Elebute Hale. Thanks for watching. Join us next week for another episode. Remember, for your news mention, coverage, jingles, advertisement, documentaries, events packaging, and all your media engagements, call 0806 575 1868. Log on to our website www.jiroltv.com, YouTube Jiroltv, Facebook Jiroltv. Jiroltv, something to watch.